and welcome to Career Success on the Achievement Channel, Nigeria's 100% motivational TV station, broadcasting live from the School of Eloquence here in Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria. This is the platform where we spotlight individuals who have defined their careers through excellence, purpose, and impact, and share valuable insight to empower you on your own journey towards professional excellence. My name is Sunday Ewolabi, and today we have the honor of a sit-down with Nigeria's most respected real estate professionals, ESV Johnbull Osarumen Amayaevbo, MNI. He is the principal partner and CEO of Johnbull Amayaevbo & Co., a firm with branches across Abuja, Lagos, Asaba, and Kaduna states. A fellow of Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, and past president of same institution, and passionate philanthropist. His story is a compelling blend of vision, leadership, and service. You're welcome to Career Success.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
So a run through your story shows that you're able to rise from the scratch to the summit of the estate sector or industry, if you like.
Yes.
Tell us the story behind what was the drive? What made estate attractive?
In actual fact, I came into the profession, or first to study estate management, and in the school I finished from Yaba College of Technology. It was by accident. And but when I entered, I saw a lot of potentials right from the beginning. So passion became my drive, that in this profession I must work hard to be known and to make good use of this profession in this country. And to God be the glory, and where I am today, and thanks to God, yes, but to the profession of estate management and valuation. That's the only profession that I've known, and that's what I'm still studying. My daily bread is from this profession.
Estate management must have truly been rewarding. I see the passion with which you describe it. So your life, you run through your story, validates the reason that real estate is the only estate that is real. Now you have been able to move from working from an employee in some real estate firm to becoming an employer of note in this sector. What are the mental ingredients? What's the mind frame that propelled you in this direction?
As I earlier said, there was this passion to succeed in this profession. And I started from Yaba Tech, and to God be the glory. While in Yaba Tech, I made the best in my department and in the School of Environmental Studies, then what people call faculty, and won so many awards, including the late Senator Ayo Tegbola, may he so rest in peace, who requested for the 3 best students to work with him. And that was the beginning of the success story. And I joined him while leaving school without youth service. And my first day at work was to give me the core practice of the profession valuation assignment in Benin. And I did it, and I did it very well. So that was the beginning. Yes, while I was in school, I have told that story to so many people before. In Yaba Tech, trying to make ends meet, I was able to buy a bus after my 2 years. When I was doing my 1-year industrial attachment, and I was able to gather some small change and have a bus, and I became a bus driver and be schooling. Throughout my HND 1, HND 2, I was a bus driver and a student.
Wow. And
that did not stop my progress. Yeah. So I finished, and I became a surveyor with Ayo Tegbola & Co. After passing through all the professional exams and the interviews. Thereafter, I venture into the politics of the institution as early as 2004. My first trial was to contest as a national treasurer, and I defeated, my opponents. And that was just the beginning of climbing the ladder until 2018. I contested. Before then, I was also contesting. When I finished, I contested to be unofficial member of council. Then from there, I became the second vice president in 2018. In 2020, first vice president. In 2022, the president, chairman of council, chairman of AGM, chairman of management.
Oh, great. So, talking about your foray into what you call the politics of the profession. Now, imagine as a fellow of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers,
yes,
which you have made reference to in your response. What role has the NIESV, what role have they been playing in this all-important sector? People don't seem to know so much about NIESV. Tell us.
Well, the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, as a body, is very key in this sector. We, apart from trying to standardize the profession and make members practice, good practice,
ethical,
we're also a pressure group. We, engage government in different levels, at the federal level, at the state level, even at the local government level, because our services are required in all the levels. You see our colleagues at the local government levels, as valuation, tasks, tenement rates, rendering those services, and at the state level, the same thing, and at the national level. So we've been able to, over the years, make our impact in terms of letting the government know. For instance, through the pressure that you just can't sell federal government property without valuation. And even you can't just start saying you want to insure a property without knowing the value. And people may not know that we are the only profession recognized in Nigeria that can place value on any assets, including this smoke. Occasionally, some of us do asset valuations that includes land and building, plant and equipment, furniture fittings, motor vehicles. So, and when I say plant and equipment, industries, aircraft,
Yes.
ship, we are the only professional body in Nigeria recognized by law to place value on
So
those
with
assets.
so much spherical influence, it shows that the NIESV is contributes significantly to the national economy. So what do you think what is the gap? What is the reason why NIESV is not on everybody's lips?
One, compared to some other professions, we came into being in 1969. The law came into being in 1975. Yes, we're just about 55 years old compared to some other professions that are already 100 years old. But we're, catching up in terms of the gap. Majorly, the government attitude, the government position about professionals in Nigeria. Some states, yes. Some parastatals, or some, maybe 1 or 2 MDAs at the federal level, yes. But the problem is recognizing profession. It's not just the estate surveyors and valuers. So that has always been the issue of our system of governance. And one thing they don't know is that without professionals, input in the day-to-day running of the government, you may not be able to achieve your goals. The sector, the real estate sector, is a major sector in the economy. Yes, the accountants, the financial sector, they may be doing a lot. However, in the real estate sector, until the government recognizes the importance of those in the built environment, the estate surveyor, the quantity surveyor, the town planners, the land surveyors, and others, it will be difficult. They are also having that, other professional bodies are also having that issue of getting the government to do their biddings. We do conferences every time, communiques are chunked out, are sent to government. Do they implement it? That's
I see a silver lining. Arising from this kind of conversation we have on career success, just expect a continuous improvement in the challenge we're talking about. Now, the secrets of great men, of achievers, is in the defining moments of their life. Our viewers want to know your defining moments, but that will be after this break. Distinguished viewers, we have been talking to estate surveyor Johnbull Osarumen Amayaevbo, a seasoned practitioner in the real estate space, and who is also an alumnus of the Nigerian Institute of Public Policy and Strategic Studies.
Yes.
When we return from this break, we will find out the defining moments that made this icon a success.
For us here at the School of Eloquence, our primary focus is on the art of public speaking, because it's a major problem. And public speaking, we must understand, is the raw art of speaker to audience oral communication.
I got a lot more than I actually expected. I have overcome the fears I used to have.
The more you speak, the better you are with speaking.
School of Eloquence is the place you can be, and there's a turnaround. That change you are expecting, you get it there.
Welcome back to Career Success. Let's now find out some of the defining moments of your life. Now we have read through your story and seen from best graduate student in prestigious Yaba College of Technology, I must add, and then to imagine as president of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. What are the defining moments of your life?
If I may say, the beginning was the first day at Ayo Otebola and Company. I was fortunate to work with a seasoned valuer, he's late now, who was the senior partner of Knight Frank, one of the foremost estate firm in Nigeria, and an experienced valuer. That was the beginning. And thereafter, I saw gaps that I feel I should be able to contribute to the professional body. I was still a young surveyor. When I mean young, contesting with very senior colleague. And to God be the glory, I won that election. This moment changed my career perspective. You know, I became very interested more about the profession. And as I said, all were driven by passion. when I first entered Yaba College of Technology.
Wow, great. So your firm,
Johnbull Amayaevbo.
yeah, and co is you have a presence in the FCT. You have in Asaba. You have in Kaduna State.
Yes.
What is the motivation behind this nationalist drive to add value across board?
Of course, for any businessman, what should be in your mind is profit, to make money. And again, mine again is sort of getting the young ones grow. For years, I kept donating books every year for more than 20 years to all higher institutions in Nigeria. So many of the fellows in the profession, that's the highest cadre, all read the books that God used me to donate to the Department of Estate Management. So getting to, yes, profit, as I said, and also an opportunity giving back to society. And that led me to even recently forming a foundation, Johnbull Amayaevbo Foundation, where, as I was leaving Kuru, NIEVS, I formed that foundation, and our first outing was on the National Land Conference, the first National Land Conference in Nigeria. And it was held 3 days, very impactful conference. So mine has always been, how do we fill in the young ones, let them feel, let them know the potentials of this profession. And I have also contributed a little to that aspect.
Wow. I see you invested heavily in developing human talent development.
Very, very.
But take us through your experience. The National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies in Kuru, near Jos, is, if you like, an elite or prestigious class of people turning around, or who are invested in turning around the fortunes of Nigeria. What has been an alumni of NIEVS? What transformation has it had on your mind frame?
First of all, I just can't thank God enough for leading me through that path. It's also a very big changing moment in my life. For you to have passed through NIEVS, the think tank of the nation, that's the highest institution in Nigeria, where you see professors in class, you have generals in class, you have permanent secretaries, policymakers, so to say, with you defining, trying to come up, the assignment given by Mr. President to carry out a research on a particular topic. During my time was on the issue of digital economy, youth empowerment, and sustainable job creation in Nigeria. Issues, opportunities, and challenges. So we're able to go around the local tours, the institutions, the states, African countries, and intercontinental, looking at what other countries are they doing in that, and we're able to submit our report to Mr. President, who really, really appreciates our report as one of the best he has ever received. So I hope we also gave him a roadmap, and I know that with the minister, Bosun Tijani, the minister of that ministry, the supervising ministry, a young man, very vibrant, and we are very sure and confident that our report will not be put on the shelf.
We believe that success is contagious, and one of the ways to contact success is through the secrets of the successful. What are the defining values? What are the crucial nuggets you like aspiring professionals watching now and those who will get to watch us? What are those things you think would make them?
First of all, estate management. To read estate management is a beautiful profession. Great potentials. Great potentials. In the course while you are in school, you must take all your courses very serious because everything you meet it. And two, you must be hardworking. You must be honest. Our motto is honesty and devotion. That's the NIESV motto. So you must be honest, you must be focused, and let everything, be passionate about the profession. If you do that with the fear of God, your limit is beyond the sky.
I see. Earlier on, while you were trying to respond to one of my questions on the NIESV, you said it was a pressure group.
We are still a pressure group okay. Trying to make sure.
So there's a nagging problem in society that I'm sure young people watching us, because it affects young people the most. You want to get a property, whether for lease, for rent, or for outright purchase. You have these activities of middlemen and women who are not really professionals, making life miserable for everyone. So what are professionals like you, accomplished professionals like you in the sector, and then indeed the institute, in what ways are you helping government to push quacks out of this very critical space?
Unfortunately in Nigeria, the real estate agency is an all-commerce affair in Nigeria.
How do we stop it from being all-commerce?
We have some bills at the National Assembly right now.
Right.
We are pushing to regulate that part on our own. We've been able to bring some of them together and train them properly. We have that association, Association of Estate Agents of Nigeria, under the umbrella of NIESV, where we have made all our branches. They have meetings. Our branches, train them. And the problem, again, is not just those quacks, but those who use them. Because to trace them is a problem. And most of their atrocities are, it's the estate surveyor. As I said, agency is just like 2% of what we do. We do valuation. We do facilities management, feasibility and viability appraiser. We do so many other things. Project management, project development, and all that. But driving quacks away, we need the collaboration. Lagos State has tried. During my presidency, the agency, the parastatal, the ministry, let me just use that opportunity to appreciate Toke Bensi. When she was there, did a lot to see that, to be able to track the quacks. Again, EFCC. We have tried collaborating with EFCC to be able to, go after unregistered agents who defraud people and who cause issues for our profession.
Yeah, so I see. Now you just cited Lagos State government, and there are quite a number of states who have made moves in this direction. The reason why we are focusing on the subject matter of real estate is because it has this very strong nexus on our subject matter in the space, which is career success. A lot of young people who want to make a success of their career are hamstrung by the activities of these people. So we must discuss.
Let me say something here. That why I said there's great potential. Our numbers are still few. And you remember I said we are just about 55 years old. So opportunities are bound. So I'm encouraging those who want to study the profession to come in quickly and join us, because there's so much, so much to make from this profession. Don't look at the issues of those quackage. In fact, that should motivate you to be a professional. Because as a professional body, we know how to deal with ourselves. We have disciplinary committees and all that. So it's better you join and be part of it. And hopefully, very soon, with those laws in the National Assembly, with the green light we're getting from EFCC, ICPC and all that, hopefully, this issue of quackery will reduce. You know, in all professions, you have quack.
Yes.
It's just that, yes, real estate, quick business. Everybody wants to enter real estate. Everybody in Abuja, 90% of the people in Abuja, whether you are a senator, whether you are a House of Reps, they are into real estate agents. You know, it's an no-commerce affair. But I want to assure those who wish to study the profession to jump in. Potentials are bound. They will surely enjoy it.
Okay. It's been a pleasure having you today on Career Success, and we hope that when we call you again, you will come here again.
Of course.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you so much, Estate Surveyor Johnbull Amayaevbo, for sharing your story, wisdom, and values with us. Your journey is a true testament to excellence, resilience, and giving back. To our viewers, remember that career success is not just about positions held or titles earned, but about the legacy you leave behind in your profession, in your community, and in the lives you touch. Thank you for watching Career Success here on the Achievement Channel. Let's continue this important conversation. Follow at Achievement Channel on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for more career success content and updates. Use the hashtag #WeSeePossibilities and share your thoughts with us. Until then, stay focused, stay driven, and keep winning.